that's been established here in this hearing or outside of this hearing should lead the court to believe that my client is a flight risk or a danger to the community. And with that, I'd ask that you not revoke the bond, Your Honor.
And Judge, these devices are used.
Say it again.
These devices are used all the time.
Well, their use all the time is irrelevant to needing an expert to testify on that.
Absolutely. I absolutely appreciate your tenacity. I have done everything in my power not to revoke his bond. He is on bond for a DWI in another county. He picked up a DWI here. He's had not one violation. On the first violation, I didn't take him in. He had a second violation. I didn't take him in. Now he has a third violation. It would be unreasonable for me not to. I told you that there was no tolerance in this case. You yet refuse to comply with bond conditions. I find by clear and convincing evidence that you refuse to comply with bond conditions, and I have bent over backwards not to put you into custody. But now we have a positive blow. We have someone who has testified to it, and I believe it. So I am now revoking your bond. He goes with you.
We have the positive THC or stuff.
He had a positive THC, right?
Yeah,
Well,
that we sent him earlier this week.
he also tested positive for
THC.
marijuana as well.
Well, Your Honor,
Yeah, this week.
that wasn't, are we still on the record then on that? Okay. Well, I would also want someone to come testify about that, Your Honor, but you know, that I'll make, I know, but I know you already made your ruling, but I was ready to testify on that because they don't have anything on chain of custody on the test itself on whether it tests cannabinoids, which Delta 8, hemp. There are a bunch of things that are THC related that could pop positive for THC that aren't THC.
Regardless, we admonish him not to put anything in his body that doesn't have any Delta whatever. Regardless, it's number 3, goes with you. Off the record. Sorry. Thank you. But I just can't, with an open DWI and a third, that's it. I can't just keep doing it. You know, at some point I become an enabler and I can't do that. I can't keep doing it, you know? So.
Well, I mean, Your Honor, I understand you revoked the bond. Would you consider raising it to?
Well, I am going to raise it, right? I'm going to raise it to 7503 now.
Well, and look, I'll just, if you could take this into account, Your Honor. This is a hired client. You know, he has every intention of taking this case to trial. So I would, you know, just, I'm not cheap, Your Honor. So if you could keep that into consideration on that.
It's, you know, and it's
I understand.
representing him in Navarro too.
No, I'm in touch with his counsel there, but no, I'm not representing him there. Yeah.
But tell him this, that he's lucky that he didn't revoke him on the first 2 cases, considering that he has an open, you know, really, because, and I'm telling you now, I don't know how I didn't, but I can't just keep doing it. I can't.
75.
7503. Yeah.
Judge, quick on this one. I should have called her up. She failed to appear on her,
Just don't worry about it instead.
or page 14.
And then hold on, I have a lawyer here, Mr.
Oh,